What is up, heroes? It's Midnight Zero. Welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, there was actually a lot that went down. Something going on with Sachiko. I don't know exactly what, but something happened, and it led to Naomi eventually being able to chat with Seiko. You'll notice that the text is different than the last time we left off, and that's because, like the noob that I am, I intentionally at the time, but made the unfortunate mistake of hitting start rather than the triangle button in order to pull up the menu. So, for the sake of it, we missed one message, and I'll show you it here. So, message log, please. Oh no, are they not going to show it because I quit and didn't come back? Oh no, it's saved per session. Okay. It was just kind of like a Seiko, like it wasn't really a big, or like, I think it was Naomi, like Seiko just asked Naomi, is it alright, sort of thing. Didn't really miss much. It was only one text, but just wanted to, disclaimer. Anyways, Naomi going, This is hard for me to say. But, well, what is it? Are we gonna get a confession? She had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her face and seemed really nervous. What was it, Seiko? What were you trying to tell me? What were you trying to tell me? Huh? Never you mind. Oh no, she didn't have the courage to say whatever she wanted to. Oh, come on, now my curiosity is killing me. Just spit it out already. Promise you won't laugh? If you don't want me to, then I won't. Okay, because I'm totally serious. Huh? Oh man. Oh man. The ship is about to set sail. My heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning. How could I have been so dense all this time? Patiently wait. Since we have no idea what's going to happen to us in here, there's something I really need to tell you. Oh, okay? Oh my. Is it seriously about to go? Seiko's focus changed. Her gaze was now directed squarely at my lips. Wait, was this? Whoa. Whoa, Seiko making a power move. Will you, kiss me? Huh? I want to kiss you. Whoa. Whoa. Why? Because I love you. This is getting real intense real fast. But holy cow, the ship. This is like... The Corpse Party community was like, yo, the Seiko Naomi ship is so strong. And they were like, don't worry guys, we got you. Book of Shadows comes out. As a friend, right? I don't like that typically, like, skida is, like, translated as I love you, when it really means, like, and it's a lot more context specific, but... Oh, she can't answer, because it's not that case, and we know that. It's not surprising. Seiko didn't say a word. She just shook her head fervently. I was dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me? Are you kidding me? Of course she is. I hadn't even had a boy confess to me yet. Yeah, I mean, like, that's body language for being nervous 101. She hung her head low, staring down at her feet. My silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. She looked like she might explode. Aww. I couldn't see her face clearly, but I was certain she must have been quivering and blushing from ear to ear.
本気なの?
You're serious? As she said.
結婚したいくらい
Whoa.
チューもしたいハグもしたい
Whoa. I'd marry you if I could. I want to kiss you. And hug you too. This is really escalating really fast.
小さくて
Also, good stuff, Seiko, getting these feelings out there.
初めて聞いた
That was the first time I'd ever heard Seiko speak so softly. Or with such a stammer in her voice. Wait, why is Nami crying now? Is she so sad? Does she feel bad now that she can't really reciprocate, or...?
私は
Seiko's gotta be super concerned. It's like,
理由のわからない涙を
why is she crying because I said I love her? Before I knew it, I was crying. And I had no idea why. Yeah, Seiko's probably a little confused. Rightfully so.
聖子ごめん私
Seiko, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no! Don't tell me she ran away! No, that's not the right response! It's okay to feel bad, it's okay to feel disappointed in yourself, it's okay to feel awkward. But Seiko just put herself on the line, she just put herself out there. Strange or not, whether you reciprocate or not, you have to at least acknowledge her and not make her feel awful for doing so. Now, in addition to feeling rejected and such, she feels like she hurt you or pushed you away when all she wants is to be close with you. Naomi, please, please.
私は一人で用務員室を飛び出してきてしまった
I ran out of the room and just took off down the hall.
涙の理由は自分でも理解できなかった怖かったような嬉しかったような友達がいなくなったような
I still couldn't tell why I was crying. It's like I was scared. Or maybe I was happy. Or maybe I just lost a friend.
落ち着こう友達だった聖子もいなくなったわけじゃない
I needed to calm down. The Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost. I mean, she's not any different than the Seiko she has been up until this point. It's not like someone changes that much in that moment from just making what they've already been feeling, what they've already been thinking visible, right?
恋に関してはどうあれありがとうって言うべきだし
Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I owed her at least a thank you.
聖子私がこんな反応じゃ今きっと後悔してる戻ってフォローしてあげよう
Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I needed to get back to her. I needed to let her know that I would still stand by her. Yes, you need to do that right in the moment, because now you're in this place, you're in heavenly host. You can't afford to be separated from each other. Like, why do you not get the message, Naomi? Huh?
突然すぐ近くで水のこぼれる音が聞こえてきた
I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby.
蛇口を緩くひねったように勢いはないけれどでも止めどなく水が落ち続けて床に弾けている音
It was as if someone had left a faucet on, but only just, and it was slowly spilling out onto the floor.
どこから聞こえてくるんだろう辺りを見回したとき私はある違和感を感じた
But where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. Yeah, no kidding.
近い
All I knew was, it was close.
あまりに近い
Like, really close.
私はふと足元を見て息を飲んだ
Wait, no, it couldn't be. I looked down at my feet, and I gasped. Did she, like, wet herself or something?
私の太ももを伝い黒い液体が
Wait, what? What?
まだ止まらず、びちゃびちゃと流れ続けている。
That's not normal. That's something you're gonna want to get checked out, Naomi. An unpleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pooling up on the floor beneath my feet. And it wasn't stopping.
やだ。何これ。やだ。
This music too. Ooh, what the heck? What is this? Again, it's like the hair from like her throat and this black fluid, like something is possessing her.
慌てて指ですくってみた。血ではない。タールのような黒くサラサラした液体のようなもの。
I hesitantly collected a bit of it on my finger and studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost tar-like in consistency, smooth and viscous.
よく見ると、
Huh?
うっすら光っている。なんでこんなのが私の体から出てるの？
Right, exactly. And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Why was something like this coming out of my body?
手についた黒い液体をスカートになすりつけ、腰を抜かしたように後ずさりした私は、足がもつれてそのまま床に尻餅をついた。
I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shift in place, only to lose my footing and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear. Yikes.
頭を抱えてひたすら叫んだ。もうやだ、やめて。
I feel like this has something to do with maybe like the darkness meter? Like, there is some sort of darkness pooling inside her that overflows at times based on her mood, her emotions, how she's feeling, that sort of thing. I put my hands on the sides of my head, closed my eyes and screamed. I'd reached my limit. I just wanted all this to be over.
目をつむった真っ暗な視界に突然天地がひっくり返ったかのような感覚が重なる。
But try as I might to shut out the world, the world was determined not to be ignored. It was like heaven and earth were moving all around me.
立ちくらみのような、めまいのような、まるで自分の精神が分離して体の重さを客観的に感じるみたいな感覚になる。
I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy.
重い、体が重い、頭が重い。人の頭って5キロとかあるんだっけ？首が折れそう。背骨が痛い。
My head in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles. It was hurting my back. What is going on? Is something like pooling up in her and making her like heavier at this point?
何これ？意識が、目が開かない。
Huh? What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes. Yikes. I don't like where this is going. Not at all.
頭に上ってきている。どうして？
All the blood in my body came rushing up to my head. Why was this happening? Is she upside down?
顔中に血管が浮き出て、目も充血してきてるのがわかる。
I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see blood behind my eyelids.
痛い、痛い、痛い。
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much.
どんどん血が上がってきてる。止まらない。血管が、目が破裂しそう。頭が本当に割れる。
Yikes. The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. Felt as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment.
助けて。誰か。聖子。
Somebody, please save me. Seiko.
気をつけて。
Oh no.
あなたがこれから落ちるのは未来と過去の記憶の道。
Huh? It's Sachiko again, obviously. Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories. Future memories?
意識の朦朧とした私の耳に女の子の声が聞こえてきた。痛くて重くて目がまともに開けられない。
Just as my last vestiges of consciousness were fading, I heard a little girl's voice. But I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes.
お友達を助けたければ超えるのよ。運命を。
If you wish to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself.
何？
Huh?
何を言ってるの？
What are you saying?
一層頭が重たくなって耳の後ろでミリって音がした。
The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears.
太い血管が裂けたような音。
It was the sound of a...
死ぬんだと諦めかけた途端、
I didn't know you could hear that. I guess it
頭
makes
痛
sense,
とめまい
but...
が収まった。
It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die. But then the pain and dizziness simply vanished.
目の前がぼんやり光っているのを感じる。
I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes.
塞がっていた目は開くかな。
And I wondered if I maybe could open them now.
私はギュッと締めていたまぶたの力をゆっくりと緩めた。
Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were so forcibly and fearfully holding my eyelids shut. Huh?
ここ。
So, we've definitely slipped into memories. I feel like a big theme throughout this game is figuring out if we are in the future or in the past. And I wonder if we can actually do anything in these memories, or if we return to the present and have to do things with information based on what happened in the past or what happens in the future. And I think it would be really cool if, due to the ambiguity of what not knowing whether or not we're in the past or the future, having the actions in the present potentially lead to or be like in vain and lead to a different future based off of what you thought you were changing in the future but was actually in the past. I think that could be really cool. What? Where am I? This should look pretty familiar.
全然小学校じゃない。
This isn't Heavenly Host?
いつも見慣れた風景だった。今朝も聖子と一緒に出てきた私の家だ。
I knew exactly where I was. I had seen this image a million times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house.
本当に帰ってこれたの？それとも全部夢？
Huh? Am I really home? Was it all a dream, maybe?
お母さん、ただいま。
Oh, I don't like this. This is clearly the future. Actually, no, I can't really say clearly to that extent, but... Mom, I'm home!
おかしいな。なんだか視線が低い。家の中のものすべてが大きく見える。
Something
何これ？
wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What was going on? Are we a child?
Naomi, 猫もらってきたぞ。
Is that a plant in the background? Please tell me that's a plant in the background and not like a blood splatter on the wall. Naomi, guess what? I brought you a cat.
お父さん。
Dad? Yeah, that's right. I don't think he was around.
いつも留守番して偉いな。ほら、可愛がってあげてくれよ。
You've always been so mature, watching the house all by yourself when we're away. Come on, pet it.
よかったわね、ナオミ。
Isn't she great, Naomi? Cats are super cute. Definitely a dog person, but cats are wonderful too.
お母さん？
Mom?
この子がいれば、もうお留守番も寂しくないでしょ？
Now you'll have someone to keep you company. As long as this cat's here, sitting, or house sitting? What's the word? Watching over the house won't be as lonely.
お父さんもお母さんも仕事でいつも遅くなってごめんね。あなたがいい子で本当によかったわ。
Sorry we're always so late coming home from work, sweetie. It's so nice that we can trust you, though.
この猫がいれば寂しくないよな。ごめんな。
I'm really sorry, but now you won't be lonely anymore, right?
やめて。
Stop this. What's going on?
メイは家の庭を散歩したり戻ってきたり、半分放し飼いの猫だった。
May would spend half her time indoors and the other half in the backyard, as if she were out to pasture or something.
テリトリーが狭くて、庭より外にはほとんど出ていかなかったみたい。
May not have been much land, but that was her territory, and she rarely ventured outside of it.
ある時、私は次の日も帰りが遅いというお母さんたちにぐずって、メイを抱えてちょっとだけ遠くに家出をしたことがあった。
Once, I was so upset that my parents were going to be late coming home from work again that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while.
パパも嫌い。
Papa, Mama, I hate you.
やめて。
Poor little Naomi. There's no way this is gonna go. I can only imagine the cat's probably going to die.
姉ちゃんがいるからパパもママも帰ってきてくれないのかな。
Oh no. It's because you're here, May. Because you're here. Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home.
姉ちゃんのせい。
It's your fault, you know. Oh, I don't like this at all.
どうしたのナオミ。そんなに泣いちゃって。メイちゃんとどこ行ってたの？
Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and May run off to?
ごめんねメイちゃん。別れるのやだ。
I'm sorry, May. I don't want us to be apart.
ナオミ、ひどいこと言っちゃった。メイちゃん、ごめんなさい。
Oh, I said a really mean thing to you, May. I'm so sorry.
何言ってるの。大丈夫。ずっと一緒にいてくれるよ。メイちゃん、あなたのこと大好きだもの。
Now, it's alright, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know.
あなたの気持ちをちゃんと理解できる子だわ。優しい子ね。
She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding. Unlike your parents, apparently, Naomi.
それからしばらくして、
Whoa.
メイはうちから急にいなくなった。
It wasn't long after that May ran away. I guess she really did understand how Naomi felt.
私は泣きながら毎日表を探し回ったけど、とうとう帰ってきてくれなかった。
I searched for her every day through teary eyes, but in the end, she never did come home. I love the change in voice acting to indicate, like, different temporal Naomis.
残念だね。猫も気まぐれなところがあるからな。
It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time.
違うの。
That wasn't it.
せっかくのお友達だったのにね。
And you two were such good friends too. Ugh, this is such a frustrating situation. It's like where two people are being so, like, maybe optimistic, but so falsely optimistic. So just kind of on a different page. So with, like, such a lack of understanding, and you know the truth, right?
私が悪いの。
I did this.
新しいお友達ができるよ。頑張って忘れようね。
But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out of your mind and move on. And I'd imagine Seiko comes in and swoops her and saves her from this.
優しいから私の前からいなくなったんだ。
It's because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life.
私があんなこと言わなければよかったんだ。
If only I hadn't said what I said to her. No, me. May, come back, please, May. Oh, now me.
あなたは変わらないわね。
You never change, do you?
お母さん？
Mom?
お母さん、どこにいるの？
Mom, where are you? That didn't sound... She didn't sound so great when she said, like, you never change. She's not here.
ナオミ？
Naomi. Wait, Seiko's here.
セイコ？
Ah, Seiko.
セイコ大丈夫？探してたんだよ。さっきはごめん。
Oh, I don't like this at all. I think if I hit circle, I can just see the image. That's pretty cool, but I don't trust what's in her hand. I feel like the mom was just, like, cutting up the cat or something like that. Seiko, are you alright? I've been looking all over for you. I'm so sorry about before. What is going on?
何の反応も返ってこ
The
ない。
music, I don't trust Corpse Party at all. This is making me so, like, paranoid. She didn't respond.
確かにセイコだ。
But she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko.
よく見えないよ。顔、もっと見せて。
I can't see you very well. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face. I also think they were drawing parallels between Naomi and Seiko and Naomi and her cat. This is kind of something indicative to her relationships.
床に座っている聖子の体に頭を乗せてぎゅっと抱きしめた。
I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and rested my head on her shoulder. Then I wrapped my arms around her.
部屋が薄暗いせいで暗がりにいる聖子の顔が見えないんだと思った。
I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim lighting in the room. Well, this is clearly a memory, and you're kind of lacking some sort of an image to transpose, not impose on this sort of figure of Seiko.
なんだろうこの違和感。聖子がピクリとも動かない。それどころか。
But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch, and that's when I realized.
冷たい。
Her skin was cold. Oh no. She's dead?
待って、私どこにいるんだっけ？ここ、いえ、
Wait.
天神小学校。聖子の後を追っていたんだっけ？
Wait, where was I? Was I at home? Or was this heavenly host? Last thing I remembered was frantically trying to find her again.
なんだか遠くからお線香の匂いがしてくる。意識が残っている事象がつながっていない。
I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and finally realized that this wasn't reality. Are these sorts of memories and such being induced by something? I feel like they are. The fact that Naomi can't see, and that there are these kind of like incense and these sort of like chants and stuff in the back, I feel like it's being induced by some third party. Especially given that Sachiko is like, oh, like horror memories or whatever memories are the best.
騎士駅です。
Huh?
違う。
No.
違う。目の前で床に無言で座っているこれは聖子じゃない。この子、誰？
No. This person sitting perfectly still on the floor, not saying a word. This wasn't Seiko, so who was it? Whoa. That does not look very inviting, to say the least. Naomi. I don't think this is gonna turn too well, Naomi.
真っ暗闇の中、聖子の形をしていたものがゆっくりと近づいてくるのがわかる。
Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever was taking Seiko's shape was coming towards me. Yikes. Who is this? Has she like invaded our memory? This breathing though, so unsettling.
いる。すぐ近くにいる。息遣いを感じる。人の気配だ。
She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breath. I can sense her presence.
誰なの？
Who are you?
お友達よ。首
Oh
折れ
no.
ているでしょ。
Wait. I'm your friend with the broken neck, remember? Oh no. Oh no. This sounds like Sachiko taking the shape of Seiko and imposing this sort of horrible memory on Naomi for her own entertainment.
あなたが死なせてしまう未来よ。
This is the future, where you make me die. Feels.
どうしてさっき一人にしたの？せっかく会えたのに。
Why did you leave me by myself back there? After we finally managed to get back together, too. This is like Sachiko just torturing Naomi.
この人、あなたを傷つけたって気に病んでこうなっちゃったの。
I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turned out this way.
そんな。
No, don't say that.
打ちひしがれる私の前に 小さな女の子の足音が聞こえてきた。
As I lay there, stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach.
見上げると目の前に赤い服の女の子が立っていた。
I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me. As expected.
どうしても助けたいお友達。
Huh? Do you want to save your friend? No matter what it takes?
あなたは何者なの？
Who? What are you? Wait a minute, why are we running into this? This is the same sort of situation as before.
この世界の運命を滑る者。
I'm the one who controls the fate of this world.
何を言っているのかわからない。
I had no clue what she meant by that.
だけどさっきから私にアドバイスをくれようとしている。
But I remembered that she'd been giving me advice this whole time.
校舎の至るところにいる幽霊とは雰囲気が違う。この子味方なのかな？
Uh-oh. She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side. Yeah, I don't know, Naomi, maybe.
助けたいよ。お願い。方法があるなら教えて。
I want to save her. Please, if there's some way to do it, tell me now.
もう一度思い出すチャンスをあげる。よく考えて。
I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard. Huh?
今見たのは魂の通過する未来であり過去の出来事。
What you've just seen are events from your past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes. Interesting. So I think she's indicating we're on some sort of a timeline where this other timeline where we've actually killed Seiko has already occurred, and now we're focusing on this Naomi who is on a timeline headed towards that same future again.
あなたはこの時間軸を通過するのは初めてではないの。感じていたでしょう。
In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events, but you already knew that, didn't you? But you already felt that, didn't you?
そんなことありえない。普通は。
And why is like Sachiko like the controller of this world? I know that she's like pretty big in controlling like Heavenly Host and all, but this sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like complete nonsense to me.
でも私は無言でうなずいた。
But I didn't say a word. I just nodded.
断片的だったけれど圧倒的な存在感で一度目のビジョンが見えていた。
They were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I can only assume was my first time experiencing these events.
ずっと感じてた既視感は私の脳が作り出した夢や妄想じゃなかったんだ。
That sense of deja vu I've been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion or misidentified nerve impulse in my brain. It was real.
だったら絶望のトリガーはもう見えているはず。
Then you've already seen the trigger event, from which your despair originated.
抗ってみなさい。死の運命に。
So now, you fight against this fated demise. Sounds like quite the fight. So now we fight. Now we fight. I'm so curious as to what's going on. I think this might all be taking place in Naomi's head. This sort of experiencing of different routes for kind of like maybe an internal coming to terms with the fact that Seiko died in one end by finding a way to save her in some sort of an alternate timeline or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm very far from 100% sure on what's going on, but things are starting to come together a little bit. The story seems really cool. I've actually really enjoyed the past couple episodes. Just kind of having things unravel a little bit, getting to see these different borderline memories, past, future, and all that, kind of putting things in temporal organization. It's been really cool, and I'm looking forward to what's going to happen next. But of course, we are going to continue to fight. We're going to fight against fate, starting in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, of course, let me know in the comment section below. If you're blind like me playing through this game, of course, let me know what you think as well. And that's about all I got. I'll see you guys next episode, but until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.